I am QUAN. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up where I left off at. Um, Ran out of storage space, but here we go. So, Jesus, it was his time after so many incarnations, and you reincarnate, hundreds of thousands, millions of times, in this existence, from a tree, from an animal, from anything that has life on this planet, right up to becoming a human. You go through so many incarnations before, before a soul is able to evolve, past this 3D life. Okay? So it was, Jesus was the one in his particular bloodline that was chosen to clear the past family karma and to become an ascended master. Okay? So many of you, like I said before, need to get in contact with your ancestors to find out what the problems and what the issues in your bloodline were. And you also need to recognize certain patterns with your siblings, okay? Your family members, your aunts, your uncles and cousins, because you have to understand some of these people that are on a 3D realm, your blood brother, sister, cousin, aunt, mother, father, they're actually entities, and they're actually souls that reincarnated with you that could have been your enemy in a past life, that could have been attacking you in past lives and doing things to hold you back and stop you from evolving in past lives. And they reincarnated with you with the same games that they played in past lives, the same way they have tried to sabotage you in past lives, the same way they tried to gaslight you, keep you in mental imprisonments, try to destroy your life. Whatever it is, it's not their first, this is not their first rodeo. It's happened over and over again. So this might be the lifetime for you, to go through your trials and tribulation. You might be further evolved, than these people. Not saying that any of these people around you that try to sabotage you are not eventually going to evolve, but they might be a younger soul than you. They might be less evolved, okay? So it might be your turn. You might be on a higher vibration. You might be way further ahead on the evolution scale, wherein you're closer to becoming an ascended master, maybe in a few more lifetimes, or even this one, than they are, okay? So the burden upon a lot of your shoulders is very heavy. The path that you've had to walk, you wonder why you had to go through so much in your life. The reason is because the greater the calling that you have, the more powerful that you are, the more you are going to go through. The greater your trial is, the heavier your burden is. The stronger and harder your tests are. The harder your life is, the more challenges you have that other people seem to skate through. You go through more than them. You go through more initiations. It's harder for you. Your life has been hard because you've had to go through initiations to get to where you are today. But some of you are a little bit lost because you need clarity from your ancestors as to what has been going on and what has gone on in a past life. What type of generational curses you have evolved in this lifetime that you are the one that's supposed to break and clear up in your bloodline, okay? So with that ancestor card, I'm just going to pick right back up, okay? And I'm going to read this again. There's a blessing in the family curse, okay? So your family has a curse or several curses on it. It's your job to find out what that curse is, why your family is cursed, what happened, okay? And the trials that you're already going through and have already come through, the fire, that is you clearing up that karma, okay? Because you were the sacrificial lamb. You're the one that is being sacrificed in your family because they knew you had the charge and that energetic charge to do it. Because you're a powerful being, okay? The other part I wanted to read is, the past is not a burden. It is the gift of those who have gone before and brought you to this very day. Accept their blessing and forgive the rest. You are free to be who you are meant to be and to create your own life. Make your magic. Okay? You out here making your life, making your mark in this lifetime. And the mark that you're supposed to make, like I said, is carrying on a lot of burdens from your family's past transgressions. Okay? The past is not a burden. So the things that you've gone through, no matter how hard, no matter how hurtful they are, don't consider it a burden, okay? Consider it a gift. I know that sounds fucked up. Because you got somebody out here talking about, me being molested was not, I don't consider that a gift. Me being abused, burned with cigarettes, me having a mother or a father that was on crack, I don't consider that being a gift. Okay. You have to, if you have spiritual eyes, be able to go back in your bloodline and your lineage. You don't know how many times they reincarnated. Some of these crackheads in your family at one time, they were kings and queens. Some of them were pharaohs. Some of them were high priestess in other lifetimes, that committed transgressions. I can tell you, just from my own experience, literally every single thing, what do they say? The sins of the mother or the father, are passed on, they say, to the children. Literally every single thing that I know my father, in his lower vibrational self, because we all have the dark and the light. There's not one of us that don't, okay? The low vibrational things that he did to her, being the mother of his children, and she was low vibrational too, but she had both dark and light. Every single thing that he did to her was also done to me. And this is kind of a generational curse, for the masculines out there. You do things to the mother of your children, the one that carries your children for you, that raises them, takes care of them, and a lot of them are very low vibrational, and things that you would never want seen done to your own daughter or your own child, period, male or female. But then a lot of times your child ends up going through it even worse than what you put the mother of your child through. And you don't want to see that, but you created that curse. You did that. Okay? So it is for you. I'm going to put this book down now, but I did need to bring that out. Some of y'all need to get connected with your ancestors to find out what it is that you're clearing up. Okay? And why it hurts so bad. I know it does not seem like a gift at this particular time or in the past if you've already done your work. If you've already done your shadow work, it does not seem like, it didn't seem like a gift, but it actually is. It actually is a gift. Because once you clear that past karma, then you're able to help lead others in your bloodline, to the light, to help others raise their vibration. Then you pass your initiation and you're even stronger than you've ever been. And you're highly protected. Believe me, every single spiritual badge of honor that you walk with, you have earned it. It's like somebody that fought in many wars, in their older years, and everyone honors them later on, like Veterans Day. This person has a Purple Heart for their bravery. They were honored. That is who you are spiritually in your bloodline. You have ancestors on the other side that are cheering you on. The Bible says, how the saints rejoice when just one makes it. Okay? And what they're talking about, when one makes it, they know how hard and what a disciplined path you have to walk, to ascend to a certain level, to help clear up your bloodline, to help those that have passed on the other side. They're rooting for you. They knew that you were the one that would come through for them. Okay? And they rejoice when just one makes it, because they know it's not an easy path, and a lot of people abandon it because it's too hard. I just said in my other reading, it's easier for a fat ass camel to pass through an eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven. Forget about money rich. A rich man, that's just somebody connected to their root chakra and distracted by all the earthly things that are surrounding, wanting to have a family, wanting to have nice things, have money, have a lot of children, be fruitful, grow an economy. Those are 3D things. They have nothing to do with the spiritual. The real goal is to raise your vibration so that you can vibrate up out of this existence. I know a lot of people are not there yet, but I'm just saying that so that you understand, the path is so straight and narrow to be able to walk with that badge of honor, that purple heart, that spiritual purple heart. This has nothing to do with money or materialism, okay? If it did, what was Siddhartha doing? Siddhartha came from 3D wealth. But he wore a spiritual badge of honor when he became the Buddha, because he had to discipline himself to walk on a narrow, disciplined path, rejecting wealth and riches, rejecting things of a 3D nature, lust, sex, beautiful women, okay? Things that were ego-driven. The same with Jesus. People think that passage, then what do you think it means, than a rich man to enter heaven? That's anybody that is connected to anything material here. It's hard to walk that path. You have to let go and release and detach from so much. People are like, no, my God is a God of prosperity. My God is a God of I want to look like money so people know the type of God I serve. That's a goddamn lie. In actuality, the path that Jesus walked, it was so straight and narrow. He understood that he could not be attached to materialistic things in order to raise himself up as an ascended master. He had to become detached from those things. So I'm not chastising anybody, that is trying to get money, wealth, prosperity, or anything going on. There's nothing wrong with that either. That's part of your life path. Like I said, there's a very, very small amount that are actually going to become an ascended master in this lifetime. It might be for you in this lifetime to become very wealthy and to get into a position where you can afford to fund organizations that bring enlightenment and help people. And maybe things that you're supposed to fulfill that are supposed to help grow and evolve your soul. Okay? So it's nothing wrong with it if that's part of the path for you in this lifetime. But I'm talking about those that are on final incarnations that are trying to walk that straight and narrow in order to ascend. It's easier for a camel's fat ass to pass through an eye of a needle than to walk on this path. Okay? Because you have to give up and sacrifice a lot. So you have to go to your ancestors, to find out where you're headed. Okay? All right, now continuing on from this. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Nine of Cups here. This is somebody that is satisfied where they are. This is somebody that's satisfied where they are. Some of you feel like you've attained a certain level of achievement with your spirituality and your growth, and you're sitting and you're satisfied and you're complacent where you are. But what they're telling you is that you can't stay in this space or place that you're in. It's time to move forward. Like I said, it's somebody out there right now that actually is bordering on the cusp of becoming an ascended master, or even if they're 1 or 2 generations out from it, maybe a few more reincarnation cycles. You can't be satisfied where you are spiritually right now. You've stopped. And you're just functioning in the energy that you're in now, which is nice, the vibration you're in now. But you need to go further, okay? You need to go further. And that further is contacting your ancestors, build an altar. These things, even if you didn't have parents, even if you grew up in foster care, you can still access and find out through your Akashic records. There are people you can go to, or you can channel it yourself, okay? What is the messenger of earth with the 3 of Cups? Okay. You got somebody here that could possibly be coming towards you. Okay, this could be a friend of yours. Let's take a look at this. You could have a friend that's possibly coming towards you at this particular time with the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Cups reverse. They could be coming towards you with some type of message. What is that messenger of earth? With the Knight of Cups reverse, this person, this friend that's coming towards you, they may have done something. They possibly could have done something that they're coming towards you to see. You know, I'm looking at this winter here, okay? I'm looking at this girl casually walking here through the snow, okay, and the ice. You know, it's the winter time. You know, winter is when things die. Winter is when things freeze up. You know, they stop growing. Someone did something to stop your growth. Someone may have done something to slow you down or to stop your growth. Okay, and they're coming by to see you because they want to know, or they're going to contact you with a message, whether through phone, email, they're going to call you, you know, because they want to see if they were able to kill, okay? Things die in the wintertime. They want to see if they were able to kill something or stop something with you. Okay. This person could possibly be someone that dates people of the same sex, possibly. This person is a part of some type of organization, whether it be, this person is either like a Mason, part of Jack and Jill, or some other type of organization. But they tried to kill something in your life. That's why they're coming here as the Knight reversed, okay? They're going to try to present themselves as a friendly person, but this is a frenemy, is what the Spirit is telling me. This is the frenemy that's coming towards you to see if they ended something in your life. What is the Three of Wands? What did they do? Oh, this is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I'm leaning toward Capricorn. Okay. So you could possibly have a Capricorn coming towards you, or any earth sign that tried to kill something in your life. And they want to make sure it's dead. You know, they want to make sure that it's dead. They're coming by to make sure. What did they do? You know what? What did they do? What did this person do? What's the Three of Wands? What did they do? What was the action that was taken? They wanted to win at all costs. And they wanted, okay, what's the Five of Swords? What was it that they did? What was it that this earth sign possibly did? Or someone with earth in their chart. This could be someone with earth and fire in their chart. This can be a younger person. This is some type of a con, okay? Someone did something, someone did something low vibrational. Someone did some type of a con. This could be an Aries. Okay, this can be an Aries. Clarify the Page of Wands. What's this thing, childish thing that they did? What's this Page of Wands reverse? What's this Page of Wands reversed here? The Page of Wands is someone that does, they tried to play some type of jail, legal issues on you. Okay. Someone's trying to get you in trouble, or they did something to try to get you in trouble with the law. Clarify or to cause you to lose your home. They could have done something with your taxes. They could have done something with PPO loans. They could have done something having to do with causing you some type of legal issues. Hoping that you would lose your housing situation. Okay. So you got a frenemy coming towards you. You know, this could be an Aries, okay? Or it could be a Capricorn, or it could be more than one person, because we got the Three of Cups that did come out. This could be a group of people that were all working together. It's a group of people that might have all been working together, you know, to cause some type of a ending in your life. They wanted to end you, like the winter time when things die. They wanted things to die for you, okay? Okay, and the Three of Wands is when someone is coming to see, you know, they're waiting to see if the actions they took, you know, were effective or not. They wanted to win at all costs. They were willing to do anything they had to do to bring an end to your happiness, okay? To stunt your growth, to stop you, okay? The Page of Wands reversed is actions that are taken, you know, this is low vibrational actions that are taken, illegal things that are being done, you know, just little crimes that are being committed, you know, of a low vibration that are against the law. Okay. So tell me more about this person. Who is this person that's coming toward them? Who is this Capricorn, Aries, this group of people? Who are these people that are coming towards you? You got Capricorn and Aries. Okay, these people These people pass themselves off as being very conservative. These could be white collar people. These could be people in your family that I feel like these are people in your family that try to come off as self-righteous people, law-abiding people. You know, these are people that look down on others. But these people can't stand your light. These people really can't stand your light because they don't understand why you didn't walk the same path as them. You know, you did not go to, you may not have gone to school. You may not have a whole bunch of degrees accredited. You may not, you might have not done things in the conventional way that they may be used to doing them. Because these people are narcissists, okay? Whether this is your people in your community, friends, family, these people are narcissists. Narcissists do not like individuality. They do not like people that think for themselves. You know, it makes them sick when they see somebody that is bold enough to speak up for themselves and to do things their own way, to have their own mind. They don't like that. Narcissists like for everyone to be in the status quo, to do everything the same way. Don't stick out, you know. You try to fit in with people. You know, narcissists just, they hate it because people that are individuals that can think for themselves, oftentimes those people, you know, they carry a light within them. You know, they get noticed by other people. And narcissists do not like when you take the light or attention away from them, especially in a positive way if you did it your own way and you think for yourself. You know, and you take actions in your life and you are successful with them and you didn't take the route that everyone else took. You know, you get attention for that. You know, you get recognition. They're showing me the Six of Wands right now. I didn't even pull a card. I can see it. You're a person that gets recognition for doing things your own way, and people tend to continue to admire you because you just keep winning. And these people hate it because they feel like you don't deserve the recognition that you get because you didn't do what they did. You didn't, they feel like because you worked smarter and not harder, or you worked maybe a different type of way, and they feel like they went through so much to get what they have, they feel like it's not fair and you don't deserve anything. Okay. What is the Strength card? Yeah, that's you. That's you. Now we got the Chariot card reversed here, along with the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, they were doing this through spell work. Okay, these people were coming together doing spell work on you. That Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but I'm leaning toward Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm leaning toward Aries. And whatever other people were involved here with this Three of Cups, these people are not your friends, they're your frenemy. Okay, they're coming towards you to check. Okay, so you know, it might be good for you to block communication from anybody that just checks on you and wants to know your business, but they're not friendly on a regular basis. These are not people that support you on a regular basis and there for you and cheer when you cheer. You know, they're happy for you. You know, they share in your success. They only want to hear when something's going bad, so they don't contact you until after they've done some bullshit spell work, and then they contact you on the next full moon or a little bit after it. Thank you. That's it. So we just left a Gemini full moon. So these people are getting ready to, if they have not already, contact you to find out whether or not the spell work that they did on your finances, the spell work that they did, something that they did illegally to get you caught up in the justice system, to see if it worked. Because, you know, it was supposed to work under the full moon, okay? Because they did some type of ritual under the new moon. Okay. So now they're getting ready to contact you if they have not already. And you have the Strength card here, okay? We got the Seven of Swords here. And we've got the Chariot reversed and the High Priestess reversed, okay? Now this could be a Cancer energy. Clarify please for me the Chariot, okay? Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Capricorn, okay. This is the same Capricorn. So this Capricorn, they lost control. They lost control. The Chariot reversed, you know, a chariot like in Gladiator, you know, when you ride with the horses, you know, if you let go, the horses can go wild. The chariot that you're in can turn upside down and go out of control. So they're upset because they're unable to control the outcome. Okay, with the spell work, with the high priestess reversed here, they were not able to get away with it. Clarify that 7 of swords. Clarify that 7 of swords, please. Clarify that 7 of swords. Yeah, poison. Yeah, it's a spell work. This is the spell work, 7 of swords. They could have tried, and they could have also tried to poison you, 7 of swords. 7 of swords. They could have also, yeah, they thought that they were gonna get away with this and they were gonna celebrate. They thought they were going to possibly poison you. Be careful who's around you, the company that you keep. You know, they could have tried to poison you either with spell work, or they could have tried to poison you by putting something in your food and drink. Okay? Which is part of the spell work. That is supposed to get you hemmed up with the law. Okay? You need to also protect your home, your abode. Some of you, like I said, you're unaware because you're not talking to your ancestors of the people that you think are your friends that are around you. You have people that you've known your whole life. Some of them are your family, and you think they want what's best for you, but some of you are just coming into the awareness that these people, even family members, are frenemies, and they've been fighting against you for the longest. And they've been throwing magic at you and doing things to you. And these people, they have access to you and access to your home. And that's why they're able, because you trust these people, to get close to you, to put things in your food, to put something inside of your house that you're unaware of, or to take something out of your house. And they're telling me to let you know you need to protect your house. From this point forward, don't allow anyone to come into your home, period. You know? Don't allow anyone to come to your home until you fully discern or contact your ancestors, like I said, to fully understand and get a better picture of what's going on here in this family or friendship dynamic, to find out what the real true intentions of these people are. Because some of these people are even connected to other people and entities that will work through these people because they're in a low vibration to try to harm you, to try to kill anything that you're trying to grow and manifest. They want to put you in a winter of your life. They want to set you back, okay? Because the stages that we go through a death and a rebirth, okay? And many of you have already gone through a rebirth, and they want to set you back and kill everything again. They want to kill everything in your life for you again, okay? But they can't get control of you. And you get control of your home, you know, your vehicle, anything that you have, you know, and who you allow to have access. Like I said, these people have been very unsuccessful because, you know, you are the strength. This is the strength card here. You're very powerful. Strength card can represent Leo energy. But through all of your trials and tribulations, you have mastered air, fire, water, earth. You've mastered all these things. And I'm not saying you're an ascended master, but what I'm saying is you've already been through the fire, you know. But you're complacent. You're complacent with where you are right now, and you're not moving forward. It's no forward movement. You're just doing the same thing that you've been doing. And it's time to move your spirituality forward into another place for some of you, like I said. You know, for some of you, you're supposed to be releasing and letting go of materialistic things and attachments to things that tie you to the 3D. That is not for everybody. And it doesn't mean you're any less spiritual if you are still binded and attached to material things. Because you're more than likely, you're also a highly spiritual person, but you're walking in the calling that you're supposed to be in this lifetime. Okay? It doesn't mean you're any less spiritual. It's just for some, they might be further evolved, or they might have been called at this point in their spirituality to take it to the next step of detachment. If you're unfamiliar how to do that, read up a little bit on Buddhism. You know, read up on Buddhism philosophy. You know, talking and explaining about starting to detach from codependent behavior, codependent ways of thinking, being codependent on other people's energy to keep you company, to love you, to be there for you. These are things that you might have to start detaching from. Materialistic type things. I'm not saying you don't have to continue to work to keep a roof over your head. That's part of the curse of being in a human body. You have to still be able to protect yourself, especially if you're in North America or in a climate in the world where it gets cold. Siddhartha, who got the title of the Buddha when he reached enlightenment, understood that the path to enlightenment was not one extreme or the other, but it was by the middle ground, walking the middle path. Okay? The middle path is when you balance out the dark and the light. You're not extreme. I'm not going to do anything but fast 24/7. No. You're going to fast a little bit, and then you're going to eat a little bit too. You're going to have a little fun. You're going to socialize a little, but then I'm also going to be a hermit. You're going to find that middle path. But in walking that middle path, you're also going to be observing, because you're going to slowly be opening up to recognize with your spiritual eyes the illusions in front of you while you're walking in that middle path, and you're going to start detaching from it. And that's what some of you, a small amount of you I'm talking to, are supposed to be doing right now. Walk on that middle path. Read up on Buddhism a little bit and read about detachment, okay? And start mentally detach. You can physically still do the things that you need to do because you are acclimated into the society that we live in today. But you can do physically these things like you're on autopilot, but mentally you can start detaching from them and be like you're sitting in the back of your head as an observer, okay? You're going to be like an observer and start noticing things, noticing these patterns that just keep playing over and over again. You're going to mentally detach from things, okay? All right. So this is a powerful person that has become complacent in their spirituality, that needs to push it to the limit. They need to go further, okay? That's what the message is today. The message is today, somebody is supposed to take their spirituality to the next level. Okay, we got the Hierophant reversed, we have the Emperor, and we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. The Hierophant can represent a Taurus energy. Okay, it can also represent something doing with the law, since that's what we were talking about earlier. The Emperor can be Aries energy. It can be a man or a woman. Okay, this could be you we're talking about. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they didn't have a successful outcome. That's it. So these people that were trying to do something to get you hemmed up with the law, they did something illegally. To try to cause you some type of burden with the law. They did something with some paperwork, possibly. Okay, these conservative white-collar people abused their position and access to information and resources that they have. They probably have access, to everyone's information. They probably work a government job, okay? And they thought that the actions that they took would actually land you in a bad position financially and set you backwards, okay? But what they invested their energy and time into, their actions, these pentacles are actions that were taken, what they invested, it did not give them the outcome that they were looking for. Because, like I said with the Strength card, you are the Emperor. Okay, you are the Emperor. They weren't able to affect you. Okay, because you're on a level of mastery that you need to continue moving forward, like I said. But you're already far ahead. What else, Spirit? Repeat a cycle. Okay. What's the World card, please? Clarify the World card. Okay, this is Virgo energy here, but the Hermit is someone, yeah, that's what I've been saying. The Hermit is someone that is a teacher. And in order to be a teacher, you have to learn the stuff yourself. You have to study for yourself. If you're a person that's supposed to further evolve in this lifetime spiritually, you're a spiritual teacher. You are supposed to isolate yourself. Stop these people from coming to your home. Okay? I don't know why I just noticed that he's standing in the snow. This teacher is standing in the snow here, you know, and it's next to the cycle card, the world card. You remember I told you these people are trying to slow you down? They've been trying to stop you from ascending for lifetimes. That's why you have ancestors wanting you to reach out to them. These people have been trying to slow you down for lifetimes, reincarnating back into your life as your family members, as your close friends. They come back over and over again because they want you to repeat a cycle. Okay, this Hermit card is you. This is you going back and staying in the same cycle. You know, this is you still studying the same things, doing things spiritually. You're staying in the same place spiritually. Okay, you're being stagnant. Okay, this whole message is about you contacting your ancestors to find out what you have to do to move to the next level, because you are that sacrificial lamb for your bloodline to clear past karma, but to move it forward. And right now your toes are frozen. You see that? Your toes are frostbitten because you standing on this snow and ice here. Because these people that you have been around you, you know, they've been throwing things at you, not just what I'm talking about today, but your whole life. They've been throwing things in your path to keep you stuck in a cycle, you know, to keep you, even though you're more evolved than them spiritually, and they may know that and be able to see that in you, you know, you are not moving forward. And you're just standing here in the snow because the people around you, they've been trying to keep you frozen, keeping you in the past, keeping things around you dead in a winter season of your life when you're supposed to be moving to the next level of your spirituality. Okay? So as a hermit, that's what it is. I've never seen this before. As many times as I have looked at this hermit card, I never saw the snow that he was standing in before. This is for you. This is for you. Any more messages for this Emperor? I'm feeling a masculine energy. The Emperor can be a man or a woman that embodies every king in the deck. Okay? That means you have experience, you know, in the dark and in the light. You know, being the King of Swords, air energy, you know, being the King of Cups. You know, you went from only operating out of logic to also operating out of emotions, you know, in a low vibrational way, and now into a high vibrational way. Okay? You went from not having the correct type of structure and discipline to having the correct structure and discipline, you know, in order for you to grow with Earth. Okay? Being the King of Pentacles as well. Okay? So you've gone through all the kings in the deck, so you have experience in all these areas, and that's when you become the Emperor. But like I said, it's time for you to move on to the next phase now in your spirituality. Okay, what else, Spirit? There's a Queen of Cups reversed here. There might be a manipulative person also in your energy, possibly. What's this Queen of Cups? Who's this Queen of Cups reversed? Who is this Queen of Cups reversed? Yeah, this could be someone in your family or just someone that's close to you. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man or a woman. But this person knows how to manipulate emotions. This can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it can be any water sign, or it can be anyone, period, you know, that is skilled at manipulating your emotions. Okay? They manipulate your emotions possibly because you might be financing them, you know, because they're holding on to you. They're holding on to you for your pentacles. So they want to keep you close to them so that they want to know what you're thinking, how you're thinking, what's on your mind. This is one of the many frenemies I told you that are coming toward you that have been working on you. This is a group of people. What did we say in the beginning? Capricorn, Aries. This could be any water sign over here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or anyone with water in their chart. But it's a group of people that are around you, you know, this is the reverse Knight of Cups. Like I said, that's also water. That in a low vibrational way. These are frenemies. These are frenemies that are trying to remain close to you because of your pentacles. So they know how to manipulate you emotionally. You let these people too close. You let these people in your mind, in your heart. You know, if it's your family, it's because you love them, you know, which is supposed to be normal, right? But because these people have access to you, they want to talk to you and communicate with you on a regular basis so they can know what you're thinking, so they can know how to manipulate you next. They want to know how you're thinking, what actions you're going to take. But they try to appear, you know, like they love you. They're friendly, you know, but it's really because they want to hold on to you so they can hold on to the pentacles. Okay. So, like I said before, you need to isolate yourself. These are the people that are keeping you on ice. Okay? All right, Rick James. Code is ice. And this is you. This could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay? This is air. You are somebody that is balanced now with both your masculine and feminine energy. And this is the energy that you're in right now. The energy that you're in right now, you're wearing a face. That's why the spirit is directing my eyes to this face in the side of the chair with these people. You have a stone face with these people. There's something called gray rock that you do with narcissists. It's where narcissists that are used to taking your energy, and which we call narcissistic supply from you, by getting emotional reactions out of you, they like to stay close to you to manipulate your emotions, right? So eventually when you catch on to the game, if these are people that you can't break contact with, you learn to gray rock them. That means you take on the personality of a rock when you deal with these people. You don't give them any energy at all. You be completely indifferent to anything they tell you that would try to elicit an emotional response out of you. Okay? So what you do is, you know, when they tell you things, you give them monotone responses. There's no emotion in your voice. There's no rise and fall, you know, in your tone when you speak with these people. They cannot read you because you've given off robot energy to them, you know, because you have your boundaries up against these people now. Or you need to have your boundaries up against these people around you and continue to wear like a poker face. You need to wear a poker face with these people, all right? What else, Spirit? Because you're in a Queen of Swords energy. That can be a man or a woman. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. You know, the energy that you're in is you're having boundaries with these people. You're wearing a poker face. You have to gray rock them. If you're not completely familiar with that narcissistic term, you need to Google it. Everything's on YouTube, goddammit. Narcissistic, Google gray rock narcissist, and it'll give you methods on how you can gray rock with narcissists. But I can just tell you right now, you know, you don't give any emotional response because they can't eat off of you, you know, or use your information against you. You know, you don't get them in your business. You give them very quick, short responses, you know, that are quick and straight to the point. And you have a strong boundary as to how far you let them go when you're telling them information about yourself and what you're doing in your life. And you don't let them know what you're thinking. That's why she's holding that sword in front of her face. Because she's holding that sword in front of her face because you can't penetrate her anymore. She's got boundaries. She'll talk to you, but she's not going to let you know what she's thinking, okay? Okay. Yeah. That's right. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, because they are all recognizing you, you know, as the Jesus in your family. I said it. They are recognizing you as the Jesus in your family. The one in your bloodline that was chosen to move forward and to clear past karmic debt. That's why you might have had a very difficult path that you've had to walk on. You know, and they recognize this in you. And it's because of their entity attachment and because of past life regressions with these people that they are still trying to stunt your growth and stop you. And this is the truth. Everything I've said in this reading is exactly the truth. Cut these people off. or go to low to minimum contact. Do not allow these people to come into your home or into your mind. Don't tell them what you are thinking, and don't let them into your home, because they could be trying to poison you and do stuff to you. Okay. Because these people are still going to take a chance in coming towards you. Yeah, the Ace of Swords card is the truth. These people are still going to, with the Fool card here, they're still going to take a chance in trying to come towards you to see if they can still manipulate you, to see if they can still get you to tell them what your next move is. You know, your left hand ain't supposed to tell your right hand what you're doing, because these people, they just want to rush in. You know, the Knight of Wands, you know, they want to rush in real fast, you know, to see if they can benefit from you. You know, to see if they can still try you. They want to rush in real fast to find out how you're doing, to find out if the spell work they did worked or not. You know, they want to come in real fast with lies, you know, to try to deceive and manipulate you with that Queen of Cups reverse. That's a confirmation. I just hit my bow right here. I'll hit it louder. I don't know if I only heard it the first time, but that's usually a big confirmation, okay? And I'm going to end the reading right here, because this is what it is right here. That last thing I just said right there. These people recognize you as the one in their family. And that's just what I'm going to call you, the one, okay? And they're coming in very fast. The Knight of Wands is, in the reverse, is a liar. It's someone with deception. It's someone that is self-motivated. They only care about their own needs. They'll trample over anyone and anything to get whatever it is that they desire. They're selfish as fuck. You know, they only have a one-track mind and only see how things can benefit them and them only. And these are the people, they're like fucking scorched earth is what they showing me. And they coming in to talk to you real fast to find out if you were hurt by any of the spell work, if anything worked, if you have legal issues. They want to know if you're depressed. They want to know if they've slowed you down. Whoever this Queen of Cups reverse energy is, man or woman, they want to emotionally manipulate you. We don't want you to stop talking to us. We love you. We want to know how you're doing. It's important, you know, but and they're willing to take another chance, you know. They're taking a chance because they don't think that you figured them out yet. They don't think that you have figured them out yet. They think that you still have blinders on. Okay, so they are coming towards you, if they have not already, to check on you, but they're really checking to see if their spell work and their bullshit tactics have worked. Okay, because they already recognize who you are. Okay, and they're using you, you know, they're using you to hold on to whatever it is that you do for these people, whether you give them narcissistic supply, you know, whether you provide finances, or you actually physically are doing something for these people. They want to see if they can still manipulate you. They want to see if they can still rush in really fast, you know, to get what they can get from you, which right now is just information. But I do have a feeling that you are going to be in this energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, of the boundaries. You're not going to tell all your business and information. You know, you're going to listen to a little bit of what they have to say, and then you're going to shut them down with 3 words. I'm Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.